Hello, I'm News Center Maine meteorologist Jason Nappy tracking the storm on Tuesday. Let's talk about the setup here. Low pressure coming out of the Gulf of Mexico. There it is over the southeast, right towards North Carolina. That's going to be pushing up Monday late into Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning is when it's going to intensify. You see all these isobars. Those get tighter and more packed. Here's the problem, though, if you want a lot of snow in Maine. This storm doesn't get into the Gulf of Maine. It's also a fast-moving storm. Doesn't have a lot of energy coming in with it, too, to help and support it. But nevertheless, there will be snow, especially in southern Maine. 8 o'clock in the morning, where you see these blue colors, that's where it is snowing. A northeast wind. I'm not going to call this one a nor'easter because it's just not strong enough for me. But technically, if you want to technically say, you could say that with a northeast wind. Now, temperatures are going to be borderline, 34 in Portsmouth, but I expect enough cold air is pouring in from the north that it's going to be all snow for Maine. I'll stop it at 10 o'clock in the morning here. This is pretty much peak snowstorm going on for York County especially, and yeah, I could say coastal Cumberland too, but really the dark blues, notice here, are off the coast just a bit. And that's where that mesoscale banding is going to be happening, where the intense lift is happening in the atmosphere to really get that snow cranking. I think that we just missed that. That's more like a seacoast and north shore of Mass. I mean, look at this line here of the darker colors. It is right here over towards York Beach and just off the coast of Cape Porpoise. It is a very close call if those mesoscale bands can push on shore and really give us that burst we need. But by 2 o'clock, you'll notice here the snow shield is being cut back dramatically. So I'll get to the snow amounts in a minute, but I can tell you this storm wraps up very quickly Tuesday afternoon, and there's no snow flying up in Millinocket or in Caribou at all, really, with this one. The storm pulls back here in the Penobscot Bay region over towards down east, and it's out of here by Tuesday evening. A little bit messy, obviously, for the commute, but not a major or even close to a blockbuster storm. Here's what I'm thinking for the snowfall forecast here. Now, you got a dusting up Rangeley, Carabasset Valley, the Central Highlands, up towards, Northwoods, don't even see flurries from this. And then over towards down east in Bangor, 1 to 3 inches is what I'm going to go with because the bands don't make it north. Calais, Machias, 1 to 3. Eastport, you're around that 3 to 6 inch range. Heading down towards Penobscot Bay, 3 to 6, and Rockland. Now, here's the jackpot. 6 to 9, Sanford, York, Wells, Kittery, Kennebunk, Biddeford, Saco, Scarborough, South Portland, Cape Elizabeth. You're right on the fringe there of in that, once again, that kind of 6 to 9 / 3 to 6 inch range. So I want to really dive in a little closer to show you what I'm thinking for this storm. This is the jackpot region. So we're going to have these bands come up from the south that are going to, I expect, to get into the seacoast, to get into the southern coast, York, Wells, here's Kennebunk right here, Kennebunk Port, heading up to Biddeford and Saco, Scarborough, Cape Elizabeth, South Portland, okay? You're in that 6 to 9. Sanford, the Berwicks, right? Going back towards, obviously, Rochester and New Hampshire, okay? Then you head north of that in Limerick, Sebago up towards the Lakes region, Lewis and Auburn, you're right there on the fringe. You head up to Casco Bay here, and then Lewis and Auburn, Poland, 3 to 6, Brunswick, 3 to 6. Move up the mid-coast just a bit, Booth Bay Harbor. Here's Penobscot Bay, Deer Isle, Blue Hill. These places, Brooksville, Ellsworth, 3 to 6 inches. Moving up down east towards Machias, Calais, you'll see here, more of that 1 to 3, not 3 to 6. Eastport, you're on that kind of edge. And then moving up north, Danforth, Springfield, Holton. It's a dusting. It really is not going to be much at all there. Heading up towards Harmony, Greenville, and then I'll slide down here towards Bethel. You get in the Carabasset Valley, not a lot. Back towards Farmington, 1 to 3, or closer probably more towards the dusting or the 1. Rumford, Rangeley, not a lot. Heading back towards Carroll County, Conway, North Conway, up towards Coos County, 1 to 3 tops, and then heading back down south again, Brownfield, Sebago, Leamington. And there it is. This is where those bands are going to come through North Berwick, over towards Route 9, Somersworth into New Hampshire, Rollinsford, Dover. That's where I expect us to have the best shot of getting that kind of 6 to 9 inch range. But regardless, not a blockbuster, not a major one. And we really need the snow as far as winter standards go for winter sports and all that good stuff for the landscapers, because there is no snow on the ground, snow depth wise, from the seacoast up to the southern coast. There's just nothing there. It's all really the Carabasset Valley, the western mountains, heading up towards the northern highlands. That's where the snow is now. You head south of that and it's just nothing there. I mean, there's a hole in the Ohio Valley. You got to go back towards the Rockies, the Cascades. That's where the big time snow is out west. I thank you for watching. Updates coming up tonight at 11 o'clock, and another update with Chief Meteorologist Todd Guttner. That'll be Monday morning. Thank you. Thank you.